That's not what I wanted. Not sure why that's popping up. Okay, so I want to show you a video on what's been going on. Every time I do this project, the first project, um, I do everything correctly, and then when I get to rigging, everything goes wrong, and I'm not sure why. So I'm going to create this video in hopes that someone can help guide me to the um, to guide me on how to correct the issues that I'm having and that I'm able to move on with the project. So I've watched the video so many times. I know by hand what he says, in parts of the video, and then I stop to a point where, so like I'll make the locators most of the time. I'll make the locators like, I don't know. To me, there's no point in doing the locators anymore because I know how to joint where to joint them, and then I'll name the joints, and then I stop there. Because then when I watch the videos on how he does everything, and then after that I follow along because it's like I said, I've watched the videos prior, and it's the same thing over and over again. So it's like nothing, like he doesn't do any magic tricks yet. That's what I feel like anyway. So I'm on standard. I don't know if I'm supposed to be on standard or it's supposed to be on classic. Um, but usually I'm on standard. Um, and then, I'll go into rig mode. I usually like to do it this way. Go into front view, and I scroll out, and I scroll back in. This actually helps me like to line up where the bones should go. And then when it comes to the hand, I go into the other mode and do it that way. So like instead of just putting the locations in, I go ahead and just add the bones. So I guess I can always click that one, but I always like to go in here and create joints. And then because in the video he posts like he does like one down here, one up here, and one up around here, and then he usually does it up here, then over here, then over here. Like that whole spine chain always messes me up. I'm not sure why, but it does. Now I usually do it like I'll just make I'll make the spine like right about here. And let's see if I'm actually doing anything. Yep, there we go. And then so the spine's like right there. And then I put the like the shoulder right there. And then I put the other like near it. And put another one here. The elbow. right in between. Well, lots of times he'll put it down here and then he'll duplicate it and move it towards there. So maybe that's what I should be doing. But I always just maybe I'll do that. So put her like right there. Control D. But when I do that, it moves the whole thing. So, see? Oh no, it's still there. It just doesn't look like it's there. Between and there we go. So that's there. And then I go back into this. I didn't go in here so I can move the bones. Let's go into wireframe. Oops, don't want to do that. I want to make sure I get all the bones. There we go. Then I can move it into place. And maybe that's when I was having issues prior because I was just going from bone, bone, and bone. Maybe I needed to do it that way like he's done it before. Because I've like I said, I've followed. I hate when it does that. It kind of sticks. I followed it doing locators, and it's no different than what he's doing now, or what he does in the video. So my question is: should I use the spine 1, 2, 3 and neck, and go that way, or should I actually, or does it really matter? Should I go from that spine? That's left, left arm. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So then when it comes to the hand portion, this is what I use. Because I used to do it like this, but it would be all the way to the floor. I had problems prior to that, so I just go back here and I click on that one. And I kind of do it this way. So on the wireframe, can't really use the buttons for anything else. And then let's move this, or in the middle. Okay. So I'm going to go back to my joint. And normally I would do snap thingy, but this seems to work for me. So let's say the knuckle is about right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to hit that, hit enter. And then go back in and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and enter. Because if I don't enter it, I've had it like connect to other things. Go back in there. Oops. I'm doing that select. 1. Oh. I think it's because let's do the reset, so that will work. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And last but not least, the thumb. One, 2, 3, 4. So once that's done, then I go in and name the, well, once that's done, I copy this, or not copy, but I come back to this, and I find my joints at the bottom, and just bring them up. Hold down shift so I can like do it correctly and raise them up. That's not what I want to do. I don't know why it does that. Times. Oh, what the heck? Okay, maybe this will work now. Pull this up. Put them like so. I believe they're just above. Ah, hate this. Ah. Oops, I'm hitting the wrong thing. Just want to get them in the right formation. I'm not doing it manually, like each individual. everything is in there. Yep. Okay. And then, sometimes I'll go in here just to see if, some of these looks like they're doing good. And then I hit save. Well, I save the positions. I just leave it as arm mesh layer. I go in, I save my scene, desktop. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is just go save scene. I guess it doesn't really matter. Now, am I supposed to save a new layer at first? Or is that later? Arm mesh layer. Guess I could do arm. Well, I usually put left arm mesh. Left arm mesh. I guess I could put layer just to be more technical. And then I save it. Well, everything is good. It's in position. I save it at this point. Now I go ahead and name the joints. I go to the first joint and call it spine. And then I go to the second joint. I believe left shoulder, and left arm. Left shoulder, left arm, and then I think this one is called left arm roll. Yep. Left arm roll. Left arm roll. And then this is left forearm. Left forearm. Left forearm. And then left forearm roll, I believe. Yep, left forearm roll, and then left hand. Left forearm roll, and then left hand, just to make sure. Yep. So after I get those joints completed, I will name the hand joints. Sometimes it freezes on me. I'm trying to do that. Okay. So, this will be middle, then index, ring, pinky, and thumb. So, left hand, middle one. Just have to remember the formation. Left, hand, middle. And what he says prior is just a copy. He does that all the time. Like it goes right to there. I'm like, I'm not trying to do that. I wonder if that's the reason why it screws up. Left hand, middle, one, enter. Middle, two, enter. Three, enter. Four, enter. And then index, left, hand, index, copy. Keep doing that. One, index, two, three, four. Okay, and the ring, left, hand, and ring. Sure I'm spelling that correctly. Ring one, then ring two, and ring three, four, and then left, Ah. Left hand peaky. Copy it. One. Key. Two. Three. Four. And last but not least, the thumb. Left hand thumb. Copy. One. Two. Three. Four. And that's it. And then I like to, usually he saves it. So I save it too, just in case, before I parent anything. So I not like screw up anything prior. Go in here. And save the scene. Because, like, okay, now you'll probably be thinking maybe I should do it the other way where I do it 1, 2 in the neck, etc. And well, I've tried it that way and I still get the same results as, it's like, because in here it says, there's no like the way he talks about it. Spine 5, spine 6. It's just spine, left shoulder, da 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 da. So, and I did all this. And then, once all the joints are placed, connect the joints into the correct key with the right root being the spine joint, parent, first finger and thumb points joint. Now, I want to say now before I do the parenting, because this is obviously spine, left shoulder. Just want to make sure I got everything. Left arm, left hand roll, left forearm roll, left hand, and then of course left hand middle 1, 2, 3, 4, index 1, 2, 3, 4. Ring 1, 2, 3, 4. Pinky 1, 2, 3, 4, and last but not least, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I'm thinking is, should I I think he, from my remembering right, um, well, I can parent these together, and then I know that we end up hiding the the chains here for the fourth of the fingers, because they don't, um, you don't need them for the rigging process. They're just there to be there, to look pretty, I guess you could say. So I cook that up. So now, am I supposed to just like click on this and then click on these and then click on that and say parent? I believe that's how he did it. Or can I just like click, 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 and then parent? Or does it have to be... I mean, I can always change it. I'm not going to save it after this. I'll post the video, and then you guys someone can let me know how this is supposed to go. I'm just remembering how things have gone through the video. Because I would watch the video while I'm doing this, but I don't want it in the background, and because I'm going to be posting this to my channel. And I don't want to get a copyright strike or whatever. So at this point, I'm just going to hit P to parent, and there we go. And so and then I think we go into it where we hide, going into the anarchy, and hide the joints. I'm just going to go ahead and hide them. So I think it's like display. No. Modify. No. Windows. Okay. Go in here and come on. I'll go up. Oh, wasn't that left hand? Oh, left hand joint. So, control. I can always change this afterwards. This is just what I remember. Okay. And that kind of just hide. But see, that's the funny thing. Maybe that's my issue. Maybe I'm doing something incorrect. Because instead of just... See, this chain right here still highlights. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm doing wrong when I connect it. So I'm going to unselect everything. Let's just open that up. That's not what I wanted. I didn't save it, so. Two more. I think that's it. Yep. And then just do that whole thing. Close that out. So, if you guys could help me out with the next step, or if I did anything incorrectly at this point, because usually I'll go into the video where this point is done, and then I follow along. And as I said prior, I get stuck at rigging. Every time I get to the rigging video, nothing works. I can't use the IK chain. I try to follow along, and it never seems to work for me properly. So maybe you guys could help me out with, so far, am I doing everything correctly so far, or did I miss something? Let me know, and I'll continue on with the video. I'll end it here, but I'll post it, and I'll continue on, and then I'll post it again, and then you guys can let me know step by step. So I do appreciate you helping me out, and I'll see you soon.